The next topic we're going to discuss is the polysynaptic reflex. A very common example is the withdrawal reflex. We will apply the withdrawal reflex to the act of touching a hot stove with your hand. Imagine you are cooking pasta and boiling water. You accidentally touch the hot element with your hand. What do? You immediately pull your hand away without even thinking. Similarly to the patellar tendon reflex, the actual act of withdrawing your hand from a stove is also accomplished solely at the level of the spinal cord. However, signals are still sent to the brain in order to tell you that you're in pain and to aid in the formation of memories about what just happened. Remember the 5 basic components of a reflex arc. Number 1, receptors. Number 2, afferent neuron. Number 3, integrating center. Number 4, efferent neuron. And number 5, the effector. This occurs in a withdrawal reflex, but with a few modifications. So number 1, receptors. Touching a hot stove activates pain receptors in your hand. These send signals through an afferent neuron to the level of the spinal cord. So this is step 2. Now step 3 is where some of the modifications take place. The integrating centers are found in the spinal cord. In contrast to a monosynaptic reflex, the afferent neuron does not synapse onto the motor neuron. It actually synapses onto what's called an interneuron. This interneuron then diverges onto the motor neuron, which will then send a signal to the biceps brachii muscle to cause the withdrawal of your hand from the stove. Interestingly, however, the interneuron in the spinal cord synapses on 2 other neurons as well. One of these is an inhibitory neuron. The inhibitory neuron will actually send signals to your triceps muscle in the back of your arm and ensure that it does not contract, which normally would cause the extension of your arm. So basically, it's a backup plan to make sure you withdraw your hand quickly and smoothly. Lastly, the interneuron synapses on neurons traveling to your brain. This tells you that your hand is in pain, and it also works in the formation of memories so that you can think about what just happened and remember not to touch that stove again. The withdrawal reflex is very important and helpful for maintaining the safety of an individual. Interestingly, the greater the stimulus, meaning the hotter the stove is, the greater the response. If the stove is somewhat warm, a person may slightly remove their hand, whereas if it is extremely hot, the individual would likely jerk their hand away much more quickly and possibly even twist their entire body away from the stove, which would involve the activation of many more motor neurons.